Welcome back on number 3. Okay, yes. We are really riding high on this us ship on the journey to actualizing self-full love. It's about learning to love ourselves and getting ignited. Now I'm using self-full love because that's how I started this channel. It was about really hoping this was the intention to do my self love presentations on my journey, or about my journey. But here we are. We are on this journey through numerology. And I'm sure I will embark on this actualizing self love again, because self love, of course, actualization from Abraham Maslow. This is the derivative, the essence of it, in case I'm sure you know. Okay. So we're talking about number 3, and of course, the shortest verse of the Bible, I think it's the shortest verse of the Bible, is Jesus wept. 2 words. Now, of course, we are talking about number 3, THREE, which equals 11. We have seen about, I've done I would say some insightful and funny too videos on 11, like discovering 9/11 from the word 3 or from the word there. Okay, but Jesus wept. JESUSWEPT. I was trying to see what other word could, because I've just done a video on the letter W, as or the word W, really showing 3, because 3 here really, or the W, is 3 facing this angle. So Jesus ept, or Jesus pet. I'm just trying to see PET, or we couldn't say TEP. Okay, but Jesus wept. So there was a W here. That meant that Jesus faced his other self. So this is what I have been talking about. We have 2 sets of gods. Now I know I mentioned about one set is 9, and I think I put this with the planets, or this is how it showed up with to me. And the other 5 gods, came through all 5 senses. Okay, so it was the 5 senses and the planets. So that's how I understood it. 5 plus 9 is 14. But we have the W, and perhaps this wider part of my W is denoting the 9 planets, and of course here is the 5 senses. Okay, it doesn't matter. So let's do, before I continue, let's do the numerical value. I know Jesus is 11. Just in case you're new to this channel, I'm doing this, but numerology, I have the template here, and I also have on my channel, I have an introduction to numerology and on my cover. So basically you can get to learn or to understand how we have come with this template and how robust it is as well, which is a very interesting journey, because it all happened intuitively and it still serves us. 2 years on, it's still serving us. Okay, so this is 5572. Okay, Jesus wept. 5 is Mother Eve. We are Mother Eve, of Mother Eve. So this is 10, 17, 18, 19. So 19 is 10. Of course, 10 is 1. Now 10, of course, is in the word 10, as I have done. is 255 equals 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So we can see wept, the word wept, it embodies or encompasses all the 12 zodiac signs, all the 12 months, all the 12 hours. And so it whips out everything that is 12. Okay. So wept is 1. And Jesus is, this is 5, 6, 7, 10, and 1, 11. So we have 1, 1, 1. And this one, as we know, when we see ones like this, or even if you saw 11, 10, for instance, or 1, 11, or something like that, this would really mean that this is a new journey. So we could see this is where we would be getting into the new. Of course, 3 5s are 15. This brings us, this is how we can see that the story of Jesus wept and everything that encompasses or everything that entail that weeping, which is, I think it would seem like the last thing that he did, or he wept, or he spoke, but he wept. Okay, however that sounds. And so we see that that was a new thing happening. That's why when we weep, it's like, depending on how we, from where it's coming from, we are healing ourselves, or it brings us into a new state, or the weeping is like a river that that's gushing, or it's flowing, and it's taking us to a new state, a new destination. That's what number 3 does. As I say, it's the dancer. It activates that hormone, or serotonin, this not serotonin, or I know I'm not saying this correct, or dopamine, or the happy hormone within us. And so it is getting us into a new state, because we are on movement, we are traveling. Okay, and here we are the new. So Jesus is here. When he wept, was into that channel. Weeping is something that it goes down, it flows. So flowing water is, as we've seen as well, Mother Eve, the waters were 23, or Mother Eve. So the relationship or correlation is direct right here with Christ. That's how he becomes Christ. So we have seen 3 here. So Jesus wept, Jesus was 2, and of course, because he wept, he became Christ, Christ. So this is 3899 Christ 992. So this is 20, 31, 32. 3 plus 2 is 5. So how did Jesus become 5 here? We have done 5 as well. When we do the numerical value for the word 5, it gives us 6. Of course, we see that we are in the new column. Even 6 gives us 7, which meant that he now becomes the gift to mankind. So Christ is 5 and is 6, 9, 4, 5. So this is 18, 19, 26, 24, sorry. 2 plus 4 is 6. If we do the numerical value, remember we have 6 here on the middle column as well. But through all our journey, because we cannot change who we are implicitly, we are going through our baby stages here, or whatever stage we are is being reflected. But what we see here is number 5 takes us, it's the mouth. The mouth is a representation of the womb as well, because this is where Mother Eve ate. The word ate. They ate of the fruit that it had to be broken. Eating breaks. They eat equals 8, but the mouth equals 5. 5 plus 8 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4. That's the foundation. But the 13, this is where the 13 gods were happening. This is where the story says, and God says, oh, behold, a man has become like us. Or put him into the far end of the garden or something, and he has become like us. The word us equals 4. This is the 13. So God is there saying he is 13. He is 4. And if we do the numerical value for the word 8, it's also 4. I want to finish the 6 actually to show you. So if we did 6, is 1, 9, 6. This is 10, 16. 1 plus 6 is 7. And of course, we did the numerical value for 7. It would take us, I'll just go all the way with you on this one so you'll know. SEVEN. This is where on the final, it's like the final part, Mother Eve is like really revealing herself here. It's like saying, okay, you have gone around and round. Okay, let me just show you who you are, or who I am, the I am that I am. So Mother Eve is in the middle right here. And of course with the S is like the serpent is really there, present, the serpent, both the same. And 7 is the numerical value for the present or for the serpent that was in the garden. So 1, 5, 4, 5, 5. And this is 10, this is 20. So this is 2. 20 is 2. And isn't 3 2 as well? 2. And 2. So basically, this has taken us back to 3, showing Mother Eve is really saying, I am free. And here we are using, it's like you go through all of this to say, oh, I'm finally free, that sort of thing. I have broken out of, all this, you should not touch, of the apple. Oh, excuse me, I've got to cough or something like this. Okay, I thought I had a drink. So I'm going to leave this here because I've got to get a drink. Okay, thank you for joining us 31.